Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, BougieGang Gang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing opposed to being on my page, bitch, cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Good morning. It's Tuesday, y'all. I hope everyone's had a wonderful evening. It's the morning. You getting ready to drop off your children, you getting the kids up, and gosh, may the force be with you. This is not easy. Ooh, but you know what? It is what it is. No one ever promised that it would be easy, but it is rewarding at the end of the day when you think like, gosh, I did that. I did all of that. I didn't cook dinner, but I did it. Everybody ate something. I said to myself, I'm going to start dinner early today. Maybe even at lunchtime. I think I'm going to go in there and start dinner. I'm not going to say because, my husband's probably listening and I don't want him to know what I'm making. So he'll find out later when he gets home. So, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing amazing. Health Conscious, Rose of Sharon, Lady B. Ashley. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. They were the first 3 in and, you guys did that. Thank you. Good morning. Let me see if I can get everybody else before this thing gives me an attitude. So what the hell? Okay. Okay. Rose of Sharon, V Love BBW, Shea Butter. By the way, those of you who joined me for the premiere of my vlog, from the weekend. Thank you for coming through this morning. I really do appreciate it. That was just amazing. And I'm glad I had a chance to share that with you. You know, it was a wonderful celebration. We had such a good time. So I was glad to just be able to go out. It was, we don't go out a lot since the pandemic, and we are trying to definitely stay out of the way. So we, I know a lot of people are hitting the streets, doing lots of things. That's just not what we're doing. We've had a lot of people in our family with C19, and we have, thank God, managed to stay out of the way and be good and keep it that way. So we keep it very low key over here. So that's, it was dinner and home. So, and there's nothing wrong with that, guys. Right now is just a time of sacrifice for everybody. And those who want to be out ripping and running, go ahead and do that. That's your business. That's your business. Okay. V Love BBW. Good morning. Shea Butter. Good morning. Latoy. How are you, hun? Moving in silence. Della Jackson. Good morning, hun. How are you? Miss True. How are you, dear? Cassie J, Miss Blue, Shay for the 2 times, Cassini, Brown Sugar, how are you? Good morning, everyone. First live I've caught in a minute. I hope you're doing much better. Camilla Sweden, how are you? Exploring Tazzy, D Harold, good morning, hun. Pineapples, how are you, my dear? Camo and Bows, good morning. Monique White, thank you for coming over to my vlog channel. Taylor XO, buttons all day. Ms. Mugga. I'm having a time, guys. Just 1 second. Bear with me. Bear with me. This must be a hot topic today, guys, because my board is not cooperating, but I keep saying I need to reset my Magic Mouse because it is like feather touch in either direction and annoying. Awesome for some reasons, but not for some. Caramel Queen, Indigenous M. Jones, good morning. T. Lee, buttons all day. Taylor. Trinice, good morning, hun. So I said Taylor, Kim on Bows. Did I get everybody? I think I did. Who's in the chat right now at this moment? Good morning, T. Lee. Ms. Mugga, Sunshine, how are you, baby? Karma Queen, yes, Camilla Sweden. Everybody is all here, present and accounted for. If I missed you, IDGAF, I almost did. Good morning, my dear. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, guys. Today is September 14th, and today is Ms. Antonisha's birthday, guys. Not a stepmom, but operating as a stepmom. Some people say stepmom. The love of Mr. Gerard Webb, the husband of Olivia, lives life. Your husband's girlfriend, it's her birthday today. And look, at the end of the day, Antonisha, Virgo Gang Gang, happy birthday, my dear. If you did not know who Antonisha was, I think I have bestie. I have connected all the dots so you know exactly who I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, her name is Antonisha. She goes by Nisha on Instagram, and she is a lovely lady. She is absolutely beautiful, and she is known for she is the love of Mr. Gerard, and she has the dangerous curves. Okay. And she is, and she's celebrating her birthday today. Just Mo Life, good morning. Thank you for coming out the bushes, my dear. We appreciate you. And Nisha, if you are in the bushes, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy birthday, my dear. It is your birthday today. Who else do we have celebrating a birthday? Lady B. Ashley, we didn't forget you, girl. You tomorrow. Today on the 14th, do we have anyone else on the 14th? I'm looking on my list. We're having drinks on Saturday, guys. Look for me live on Saturday and we are going to be having some Virgo drinks again because it was so much fun last weekend. I mean, why not, right? SK Lee, why not? It was fun. So anything that's fun is worth duplicating and triplicating and just doing until we're tired. Let's see. Let me get to my spreadsheet, the Bougie Gang spreadsheet. I don't think anyone else on the 14th. I could be mistaken, but now there might be a celebrity birthday or two. But I don't have anyone on the 14th. If your birthday is today and you would like to let us know, let us know. Okay. Nas. Okay. Illmatic. What was that song called? I know I can be what I want to be if I work hard enough. Okay. Belly. What else is Nas notable for? A wonderful career. If you don't know who Nas the rapper is, go to Spotify, Pandora, and just hit play and you won't be disappointed. His birthday is today. He is Virgo gang along with Miss Antonisha on these YouTube streets. Hun, happy birthday, my dear. And enjoy. I'm sure Gerard is going to show up and show out, okay? Because Virgo season is in full swing. And if you didn't know, Miss True, what is that? If you don't know, now you know, okay? If you didn't know, now you know. I've got a poll for you guys. Let me go ahead and get that put in so you guys can vote on it. I just wanted to get through everyone. Walker fam, good morning. Just Mo Life, I see you. Anyone else, if I missed you, good morning. In the bushes, good morning. Anybody shy, good morning. We are just below 50%. Go ahead. If you did not hit that like button yet, go ahead, give me my life. Send me some of that positive energy. Let me know what we're working with this morning. And if you would not mind, hit that like button for your girl. I certainly would appreciate it.
Get out of my Caucasian house. 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 Get out. Get out of my house. Get out of my Caucasian home. Yeah. Get out of my Caucasian home. Get out of my Caucasian house. Get out of my Caucasian.
Okay, yes. That comes up every blue moon when we got to get them likes up, okay? Yes. Okay, we're sort of okay right now. It's okay. I'm not going to twist y'all's arms cuz I know. Guys, overwhelmingly, I think there was just a whole lot of disappointment headed in the direction of Jasmine for her birthday. And, it's unfortunate. I think Jasmine has been living a certain lifestyle for a long time. S. Wiseman, good morning. And someone just hit me in Cash App. Thank you. I so appreciate it. Merci. Okay. Merci. And CG from last night, thank you. CD from yesterday, thank you. So I had some Cash Apps, I think, after we were live, and thank you. Last initial W, EF, and TH, and last initial V. Okay. Thank you, guys. I did order something very special yesterday, and I'm excited about it because honestly, I think I'd been fanning over this. Every time I see it, I'm like, ooh, I love it. Someone guessed a purse. I did not purchase a purse, so I'm going to let the cat out the bag on that. I did not get a purse. You guys definitely came through. But I got an item I would not, I'll buy a purse all day, wallets, small leather goods, whatever. No problem. This is just it really is a luxury item that I would not have purchased had it not been a gift. So when I thought YouTube streets, when I thought YouTube, what would you guys give me? And that's what I got. And I still got a little bit to spare, guys. So I'll find something else. Maybe something to make this experience even greater for you guys, something, to enhance the quality of what I bring to you guys. And Saturday night, definitely look forward to some giveaways. We're going to do a couple little giveaways. I think I want to do a Olive Garden. It's so fitting. Good morning, Tasha. Good morning. We have a birthday girl in the house. Tasha's birthday is coming up. It's less than a week away, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Yes, Virgo gang gang. Okay. Guys, we're going to do a Olive Garden gift card giveaway. And then Cash App. Cash App's the easiest. So do with it what you like, but we're going to do a couple little Cash Apps on Saturday night, and I'm going to try and find some drinking games so that we can all get drunk together, or nice, tipsy, whatever you want. If you don't drink alcohol, it's okay. Sip on some coffee, some tea, some fruit punch, some, something that makes you feel good. Okay. Whatever that might be. Okay. So no pressure for the alcohol. All right. Do you, and we'll all do it responsibly, but we're going to have some fun and have some drinks. Okay. Whatever your drink choice is. But yeah, guys, I don't know, so we do have our beauty school dropout, which is Olivia, and we did have her man talking to her about going back to school, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. I just think that Jasmine and many people, we get comfortable in our discomfort. You know how you can be uncomfortable in a situation, you cannot be happy, but you know that we hear it all the time about dating and things like that. I don't want to start all over again. I don't want to, I put in so much work. I did absolutely no DUIs on the YouTube streets. Absolutely not. People want to honor their investment of time in certain things, but at the end of the day, sometimes you got to let something bad go. Or you got to realize, you know what, I'm not happy. I need to kick it up a notch. And when you kick it up a notch, it takes work. It's easy to stay in what's familiar, in what is comfortably uncomfortable. You're not happy with it, but at the end of the day, it's not good for you, or it's boring, or it's dead, or there's something else out there that you want to do. But sometimes it's just, we got to be real with ourselves. Sometimes we just lazy, guys. Like, can we be real today on this topic? Sometimes we're just lazy. Okay. You want to redecorate, but you're just too lazy. You want a promotion at work, you might be too lazy. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you see people at your job, they're getting little to no sleep. They're sitting there, they got the same abilities as you, and you might have more. But at the end of the day, you like to go home, you like to put up your feet, you like to get on these YouTube streets. You don't want to take a class in the evening. You don't want to, take the stretch assignment at work. You know what I'm saying? You want your house to look like the house across the street, but they are taking care of the house across the street. They got the landscaper, or they're in the yard getting dirty with with their gloves on and doing what it takes to cut the bushes and keep everything together. It's not just luck, it's work. And sometimes when you can afford to pay people to help you, that's not just luck, that's work. That's managing your money. You got to do the work, guys. Sometimes you're going to get little to no sleep. I went to sleep last night. I had to listen to some videos. It's not even so much I had to, I wanted to. I was listening to some videos and then I ended it off. I was listening to NPR Tiny Desk, and I had to listen to my girl Megan Thee Stallion. And I listened to the concert. I shared it on my community post, guys. I love that. It's like a little mini concert. It's like 29 minutes. And the band is so good. And if you want to listen to Megan's music in a little bit of a different way, in a live format, it's a little bit jazzy, but it's right on point with the beat. The singing is amazing. Go check on that. It's only got 5 million views. So I'm not the only one that thought it was something. It's such a great little mini concert, something to listen to today while you're working, after you get up off these streets. But yeah, sometimes I got to just listen to something just for me. But at the end of the day, I sacrifice a lot of sleep to get done what I want to get done. I don't call this a sacrifice for my family. I do what I got to do for my family. But at the end of the day, when I sacrifice sleep, that's really for me to eke out some time to do what I want to do, because I can't sleep at night knowing that there's something I wanted to do that I didn't do, or that I've got a goal that I'm not working towards, or there's something that I want and I didn't go get it. When I first heard Beyonce's song, I See It, I Want It, I work hard, I get it, I swerve on them haters. Let me tell you something. Beyonce and her women's empowerment portfolio of lyrics, I love her. And she's a Virgo. We all know this. It's not the only song. There's lots of songs, but that's one of the most recent. I go hard, I get mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have positive affirmations in your head about you. If you walk around slump-a-dump and you don't think you can get things done, or you already believe the rhetoric, the dialogue, yeah, it's not going to really work out well for you. Don't be surprised when good shit happens to you. It's called space and opportunity. Okay? It's called making a way for your blessings or what you need to get done to get done. And I know that sometimes life interferes, guys. It is what it is. Sometimes we got to put stuff on hold. We got to stop doing things. People got to drop out of school. It happens. It happens. So there's no real shame here. The only shame on these YouTube streets about being a dropout is when you feel like you got to lie about when you got to lie. So at the end of the day, look, you want things in life, you got to go get them, and you got to work hard for them. And that's pretty much, all I really want to say on that topic, because I think that Olivia, she does get the business because she's been called out on this phony GED. Your man is telling you to go back to school. Clearly, that might be something that you guys talk about, or he's looking at you potentially. We're going with the videos here, guys. We know that Zolo Bands is the daddy, but we're looking at the Jafaican cop, and she says that the man that is the shapeshifter that keeps morphing into different body types that she keeps putting out here on the YouTube streets, says he says go back to school, because he knows at the end of the day you are going to be educating this child, and that you are going to be responsible for his seed. And girl, when your man tells you stuff like, let's go work out, or yeah, you should go to school, low key, that's what they want you to do. Okay. Now, if that's real or not, we don't know. We just know that, girl, you want a lot, but we don't see you putting in the effort. You said you wanted to do a morning show. I guess we are starting with Olivia. You said you wanted to do a morning show. Girl, it's been about 8 mornings, okay? Since you said you were going to do a morning show. It takes a lot of effort to do this in the morning. As someone who is doing it, it's not easy. I get up, I handle my business, get my husband out the door. I get my daughter up, get her out the door, drive her to school. I actually did film a video this morning. That's why I pushed back my premiere on my vlog channel so that I could film a video. That's why I was late to my premiere. I handled the premiere. I jumped in the car. I took my daughter to school. I came in the house. I got a protein shake, and I'm sitting at this desk, and I'll talk to you guys for about an hour. And then I turn off, and then I go to work. Like, I do my job. And then if I have the energy, which yesterday I did not, so I have to apologize, guys. I said I would be back and I wasn't. But I had to take some time. Plus, they were working on the power here in the neighborhood. So, you know, it was a big sit your ass down from the good Lord. My phone was at like about 40% and I couldn't go live. My iPad was dead, and I see the signs, I listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm obedient. And I took a big dose of like Lovely T would say, shut the fuck up. And I sat down, and Farrah and I actually took a nap. And next thing I know, my husband was home. So because he couldn't get into the garage, and Farrah had to go open up the door. And it was all a dream. Okay. And he was home maybe a few minutes. I think he was waiting to see what was doing before he turned on the generator. We bought a generator last year. We used to live on a grid where we never lost power. Never lost power. But out here, we've lost power enough times that we invested in a generator last year. So I think he was waiting to see if he needed to turn the generator on. And he did not have to, because it came on and we were good. But it's nice sometimes to just chill. And sometimes you get those messages like, you know, that you just need to sit your ass down, right? But I'm not telling you all this to praise me. I'm telling you all this that all of you probably have similar things that you do. You take the kids to dance lessons, you take them to soccer, you do that extra assignment at work, or you've got an online business, you've got something that you care about, something that you are working on, something that is your passion project, something that you enjoy doing. And you do it because not only does it make you happy, but you see some rewards from it. It offers you an escape from the mundane, and it gives you some opportunity to do some other things. When Olivia was sitting there talking about getting a part-time job, I'm like, girl, make some more videos. You have a job with uncapped income. Most of us are relegated to 40 hours at our job. We don't have uncapped income. If you work in sales, then maybe you do have uncapped income, but you might have to go meet the bus. You might have to go get your kid. You got dinner to get ready at a certain time. And there's only but so much you can do in non-business hours other than maybe doing research, sending out emails, things of that nature. But in terms of being able to know that you can actually increase your income by turning out more product, of which you're not really turning much out, why would you go to get a part-time job? Unless, once again, it's coming up that your ass don't need to be on this internet, or internet in the way that you are, or over there on OnlyFans, or the fact that you don't come through for your members like you should. I mean, I don't know what it is. Maybe she'll tell us at some point. I mean, the obvious is you need money, because why would you leave your children and have to get a babysitter and inconvenience someone else? Because I know you're not going to pay for a babysitter. You're going to get your mom over there so that you can go and make money. But if you just put out a few more videos, you could do that. Okay. Anyway, I also don't see her being humble enough to do it, but that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, back on that. We still don't know what the situation is with her car. Her car could be in the shop for all we know, but her car could also be flatbedding back to Texas, to Gerard, or to the lien holder if she has purposely not been paying her bills. Just to mention something about that, piggyback on that, I was watching Just Jazz, right? And I like Just Jazz. I really do. Just Jazzy. She had a video yesterday and she looked like she was about to cry, y'all. She, Mr. Leslie, father of her youngest son, Carter. she was talking about how she had just paid off all of her bills. If you don't know who I'm talking about, it's the new Mama Yana. Okay. She saved $17,000. Now, I don't know if that was all in one clip or if it was over a period of time, but she said she had just paid off her last $1,000 of credit. Okay. And Indigenous M. Jones, tell me why. She had just paid off her last $1,000 of credit, and she gets a notification that her man has defaulted, her ex-old man, excuse me, defaulted on a car that she purchased in her name, really for her, but allowed him to drive. The deal was that he would drive the car, that he could drive the car. They were together, right? And she was learning how to drive. Well, in that time, they broke up, and she allowed him to keep the car because he could use the car to pick up her kid. And I guess at the time she still wasn't driving yet, but I guess part of their separation, they weren't married, but she allowed him to keep the car, but said, make the car payments. Well, she finds out from the bank that he has defaulted, and now they have basically, I'm assuming they've repossessed it and said that she owes $19,000 for the vehicle, and they also suggested bankruptcy. I don't know what kind of car this was that she purchased, but after the car goes to auction, whatever is left after the auction, that's what she'll end up paying. If $19,000 is what's left after auction, she bought a pretty expensive car. If he's had that car for a minute, I don't know how long the man's had the car, but I think they've been broken up at least a year now. And let's say that they've had the car 2 years potentially. So you're looking at a car maybe in the mid 20s. For New York City, Brooklyn, I wouldn't, me personally, if I lived in Brooklyn, I would buy a used whatever, whether it was a super nice car or whatever, but it's scratch and dent. You know what I'm saying? People are going to bump you from behind. They're going to bump you from the front. Your car is going to get dented. You're parking on the street. Unless you've got a driveway or a parking lot situation, and or, opposite side of the street parking. All my New York people, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can only park on one side of the street every day because the street cleaners come through. So it's called opposite side of the street parking. So you may have parked your car, but before 7 o'clock in the morning, even 6 o'clock, maybe, depending on the neighborhood, you need to be up because the street cleaners are coming through. And if your car is in the way, you will either be ticketed and or towed. Okay. And that impounding is expensive. Okay. You're going to wish that you got up. Okay. So it's very, very, very costly. And sometimes it's more trouble than what it's worth for. So she was talking about a situation. So Nissan SUV, just Jazz sometimes has boring content. So I think I hear what you're saying, Indigenous. I think she talks about what's really going on. So and most of the time, most of our lives are pretty boring, guys. I mean, let's just face it. We can make it more fun because we can focus on the fun things, which is where people come in with the that people are phony. Cali girl, welcome. Z lady, welcome. Jazzy, welcome. Jazzy 412, welcome. So yeah, and there's nothing wrong with, I mean, just like some channels focus on all the bad, because you'd almost think there's never any sunshine at MyJazzyLife's world. People who focus on what's happening that's good, it's just as phony as focusing on everything that's bad. You know what I'm saying? But if that's your slant in life, that is to talk about everything that doesn't happen good to you, well, then that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's not necessarily being phony. That's you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, she puts out a lot of what is going on. And she was notified that her ex-old man defaulted on a car. And she was very sad that because she'd worked really hard to clear her credit. She wants to buy a home. And it's back to square one. I guess we're going to see how she handles this. At the end of the day, if you are not married to someone, please don't buy them anything of value in that in that way. We see what Olivia and Gerard are going through, the back and forth, the playing with the finances situation. And, we don't know what this man's situation is if he lost his job, but he could have let her know and gave her an opportunity to pay on those notes so that it didn't screw up her credit, and or sell him the car. And he could have gotten financings, which is sometimes easier said than done, but whatever. She said adamantly that he had nothing. He had no credit. He had nothing. Look, that's a mistake. So hopefully she won't make that mistake again. We all live and we all learn, right? I did feel bad for her, but it's an expensive mistake. But fortunately, again, uncapped, excuse me, income opportunity. And maybe, Vlogmas is coming up soon, guys. And November and December is where you can make some money on YouTube. And she knows, like everyone else knows who's been around for a minute, that you can do that. And if you put in that work, I'm not saying she can pay off, but you never know. You never know what can happen. I remember seeing Just Jazzy for the first time, and she had that video of redecorating her kid's room, and she did a beautiful job. And I think that's one of her largest videos, her biggest video in views. So you never know, you hit it once with a viral video, and you might hit it again even bigger. So you never know. Just keep doing what you're doing, and we will see. Hollywood, good morning. Tiffy, baby, good morning. AHS flight, good morning. And Positively Blessed, good morning, my dear. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, her content is a little tough just because she does talk about her real life, but in the video after that, she goes on to get the kitchen ready. She's cleaning up, and she's going to fry some chicken with her daughter. And she's so sweet with her kids. This is a woman who loves her kids. She doesn't mind telling you that her kids get on her nerves, but she's always joking. But our kids do get on our nerves if we're being real. But we love our kids, but they get on our nerves. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's an honest mommy, but she does enough positivity that she can get through it on her channel, and it doesn't make her look bad because she dotes over her children. Okay. So, she handles business, and she can say what she wants to say, and nobody's going to think twice about it because we all know that she handles them children over there. Anyway, back to, handling business. We can be comfortable in our discomfort. Sometimes, looking at that mess, guys, if you watched Olivia last night give the news about telling her kids that she was pregnant, the thing that struck me for a second is the pile of junk in the corner of her bedroom. It just seems like every place where Olivia lives, there's always some sort of pile of junk somewhere that's not put away. You have a huge closet, and you film a TV show in your bedroom. And the fact that you have clothes all over the place and junk in the corners, which, yeah, who doesn't? Sometimes no one's bedroom is perfect. But at the end of the day, if you know that you're filming in your bedroom, you might want to pick up, because somebody like me will be on the airwaves in the morning pointing that out. Okay, period. You got a closet. You can pull up, you can put your stuff away. You can get your room together. You film a whole entire TV show, and you have an office. You have a whole office with a whole closet. You've got an empty rack behind your desk, 2 desks, one of which had sanitary napkins on it a week ago, but you're pregnant, but okay. Okay. My goodness. Like, okay. Enough on that topic. But I mean, girl, it's just not a good look. Now, she told the kids, Christian, of course, is it a boy? All the kids are excited. Robin was excited. Ryan looked under her shirt. I almost died. It was so cute. Like, she's such a little doll baby. She is just a sweetie pie. All the kids' reaction I thought was very cute. I just hope that she is truly pregnant and would not play with these children like she played with them on the GED. Like, don't do that. So we'll see what happens. But if she's really pregnant, we already know that's Zolo Band's baby all day, every day. Okay. Now, did you guys catch last week when she talked about that she had talked to Brandon, that he was doing okay? They talked on the phone. She reached out to him, of course, because Olivia doesn't like to be alone. You got a whole new man. Why are you reaching out to Brandon? Why are you reaching out to Brandon? You got a whole boyfriend and you are on live stream and you're reaching out to an ex-boyfriend. Just further evidence as to Jafakin is faking. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a Jafakin cop that you're seeing. You just don't. Stop lying. And if you want to be taken seriously as the woman in someone's life, stop reaching out to other men. Sugar 83, welcome, welcome, welcome. Queen's Life, Asia's Life, welcome, welcome to the chat. You can't be sitting around here talking to a bunch of other men with a Jamaican man. Girl, sit down somewhere. You're lying. You're lying. But let's say we're going with the video, Ms. T. Xander. How you doing? You talk to Brandon. Okay. But you're pregnant with a whole nother. If you want that Jamaican cop's mother and sister who you say that you spoke to and they're this, they're that, you want someone doubting the validity or the paternity of your baby, keep talking to other men and talking about it on your channel, because they're sitting there with popcorn watching everything that you're doing right now. You are not getting ready to put no baby on her son, who is a police officer who has no children. That's just as hot of a commodity as a well-accomplished female who has no children looking for a husband. Okay? How he found you, married woman with 3 children, that he knocks up and gets pregnant, that's exactly what you do with a married woman looking for dates who's already a mother. He knew he could stroke you out with no protection, and you were all with it to get pregnant with him. But let me tell you something. The man is West Indian. If he decides not to marry your ass and he marries the girl that he just met at church last weekend, who has no kids, who will cook and bring food to his mother, and is just passed her bar exam and is an attorney, girl, bye-bye. Girl, Olivia, you're done. You're done, boo-boo. I don't care how good the putty cat is. Men don't marry just good putty cat. They marry good wives, okay? He might be hot for you. He might be horny for you. But at the end of the day, men marry women they know are going to be good mothers and good wives. They don't marry women that they got to worry about contacting ex-boyfriends when they should be working on their YouTube channels, okay? And putting up more video or doing their morning show that they told everybody that they were going to do. So if you want to find yourself by yourself, keep calling Brandon. Keep calling Zolo Bands and telling him how much you loved him and how much he hurt you. Keep focusing on the wrong things of asking Wolf for an apology, of which that man can do what the fuck he wants to do. If he wants to be at your channel saying hello and Zolo's channel saying hello and his channel doing what the fuck he wants to do, the man is a subscriber who was coming and doing his rounds on the channels that he likes to watch. Okay? He don't owe you shit. He owes you just as much of an apology for Tuna Can as every other reactor on the YouTube streets. They were reacting to your fugazi ass pregnancy test. Okay? Period. Why he owe you an apology, but Zolo doesn't, talking about tuna can, yeast infection, stomach looking like a waterbed, beanbag shaped, as big as 2 bunk beds, as large as a deep freezer. That man roasted your ass. Have you asked him for an apology? Period. Steph Natural 2011, good morning, and thank you for making it official when I am being messy and petty AF. Thank you, Bougie Gang Gang. Bougie Gang Gang, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's ridiculous. She the funny thing is that Olivia, see, what happens is when you go to high school and you make it through high school, you start to learn things. If not, then you learn to try to have, they try to teach you some self-awareness through something called critical thinking. And you learn that in college as well. You apply situations, scenarios, hypotheticals. You learn things like probability and statistics. You learn things like algebra. You solve for X. We solve for X every day on these YouTube streets. Some of y'all are damn algebra experts. You see one thing, you see another thing, and you come up with that answer. You see one thing, something is missing, but we know what the outcome is. How did that happen? That's algebra, guys. That's algebra living throughout our lives, okay? You learn things like that. It's also applied as something called critical thinking. When you decided to drop out of high school, you missed those things, and you fail to remember that there's people on these YouTube streets that are a lot smarter than you, okay? You're not a stupid girl. You're not a stupid woman. But at the end of the day, girl, you don't think things all the way out. Lily, good morning, hun. Good morning, KP. What's good? You don't think things all the way out. Is it Ania? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody, welcome to the chat. If you're in the bushes, welcome. You don't think things all the way out. Go get a good morning. You don't think things all the way out. And at the end of the day, you get caught flat-footed. You get caught with your pants down because you look stupid out here. There are all kinds of minds out here watching your channel. You can't be so cavalier to think that everybody who is watching you is dumb, because that's not the case. Zolo Bands was smart enough to walk away. It took him 3 times, but that's okay. He really liked you. You know, there are some men out here with big open hearts, and we know his journey has not been easy. And this is a man who's open for love. He's wide open for love, okay? And he tries very hard to love whichever woman he's with. And we've seen that. We know. But at the end of the day, he gave Olivia a bunch of chances because the man wanted love in his life. Now, was Olivia worthy of that type of love? Absolutely not. And we know that Zolo Bands comes with his he comes with it, his certain quality of bad boy drama. And if that's your cup of tea, that's your cup of tea. But at the end of the day, you cannot expect a man to stick around when they see that you are with the fuck shit. And you saying that you spoke to Brandon, that you spoke to Zolo Bands, that you have been quite vocal about the Jafakan cop, that you have known him for a while, that you just didn't introduce him to us, which leads us to believe, because you want us to low-key think that you were cheating on Zolo or low-key cheating on Brandon, which you know that drives Brandon crazy. Because Brandon was really in love with your ass. Girl, you out here playing the most games, and it's stupid. It's reckless. It's not going to get you anywhere but by yourself. I'm sorry. It's going to get you by yourself. Women that play games, and I'm going to just say this too. You are married. You're not divorced yet. You got 3 children, and let's be real. I'm going to get Kevin Samuels on you. You are extremely overweight. You are wasting the pretty that you have been allocated. You are wasting it because not every man wants a woman in excess of 300 pounds. Let's just get real. Okay. And you are continuing to make yourself less marketable for a decent guy. So is it that you can't get a decent guy? No. Back to my original point, you got to put in some work. You got to put one foot in front of the other and push back from that table. You need to get your work in, meaning make your coin. You need to exercise some control, which is close your legs, okay? And whether you do or whether you don't, you might not want to articulate it so much on your platform that spans out over, I'm sure, millions of hits, millions of impressions, that you're the type of woman that can't be trusted, because men don't want that type of woman to be the mother of their child, nor the captain or queen of their heart, because they can't trust you. That's not trustworthy-ish. Self-love. Exercising control for yourself is an act of self-love. And the fact that you have no control over yourself, no control over your mouth, you think that doing the most and saying the most out here on these YouTube streets makes you like some sort of baddie. It makes you look like a complete fool. I'm just sorry today. Today is We Speak in Truth, and it is what it is. At the end of the day, girl, you are out here looking real silly. And you need to just say what it is. Maybe you don't want to be carrying Zolo Band's baby when he's over there with Miss Donna. Okay. Okay. Maybe you don't. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And it's going to be what it's going to be. And if that man comes through and petitions for a pregnancy test, for a paternity test, that's what's going to be. I wouldn't want to have that situation either. Have my baby daddy over with somebody else doing whatever he wants to do and looking stupid. But that's your situation. You created that. So, you out here looking foolish. At the end of the day, that was a decision that you made. And that's it. That's it. And that's all. So you have no room to talk about anybody, no room to talk about anyone, okay? Because that karma comes back to you quick. You talk about Chrissy losing a car, looks like you done lost a car, okay? You talk about Chrissy losing a husband, he left her, well, yours left you. You talk about all kinds of stuff, and it comes right back on you. You went and capped for Jasmine right on Chrissy's birthday. You wanted to ruin her birthday. Girl, I really didn't see your birthday popping off in a major way. Okay. We did not see no birthday celebrations over to your crib at all. All right. Period. So you want to put this shit out here, and then you want to blame people for talking about it. This is nothing but the stuff that you put out. This is nothing but the videos that you gave us to consume. These are the storylines that you put out here. And then you feel in some type of way because we're talking about it. Bitch, talk about what's really going on. Okay. Talk about carrying Zolo Band's baby. Talk about how you feel. Talk about feeling like shit because your man is over there with a woman who can do more for him than you could. Somebody who's got some pockets, someone who's got some cash, somebody where they don't have a bunch of kids in the house running around and it's quiet. And they can get it in with the door open and whenever they want. And she gets on the treadmill because she wants to, because she got a big old booty. Okay, but not a big old fupa. Okay. Birthday seafood boils. She sat and ate butter dripping everywhere and wiped her mouth and her hands and licked her fingers, not on a paper towel. Carol, maybe she was trying to entice Chris. Are we talking about Jasmine? Maybe she was trying to turn Chris on so she could get some of that good last trimester sex. Okay. Maybe that's what she was doing. Because I think the men like that. So yes, Olivia, girl, focus your attentions on the right thing, which is handling your business. Okay. And none of which anybody in this chat is any of it. Wolf, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Danny Love, good morning. Crown of Curls, how are you? Good morning, everyone. Cheyenne, good morning. So yeah, Jazz, let's talk about Jazz for a little bit. I'm still stuck on Jasmine and her parading around town with no masks and things like that. I did see the vlog. I think it was from 2 days ago when they went grocery shopping. I think this was right before she got the C19 diagnosis. She was talking about her mom, losing her mom. So this was the adopted mother, losing her life, losing her battle. And but winning the war, because she went home, and but how hard it was to actually hear or see the transitioning process of someone taking their last breaths. And it's not something for the faint of heart. But if you ever wanted to know, is it true that when the soul leaves the building and the vessel is empty, that's real. And she was talking about it. And I did feel for her, but it's part of life. And as we get older, this is stuff that we're going to see, guys. This is what you see when you are blessed to live. Okay. We get to see our loved ones pass. And that's the blessing that we get, to be able to be there in their final hour. Okay. So she was talking about that. And so Mom Dukes had to go through that alone because her kids were sick with Rona. And, I know there's some of you out here that don't believe she has Rona. Some think she had a very severe sinus infection. She may have had just pneumonia, bad cold. But we do know that Jasmine was at the military Corona tent getting some sort of treatment with needles in her arms and everything. She said she got an antibody transfer. And I would think that they would probably reserve that type of treatment for the most sick. So I do believe personally that she was ill. But I don't think that Jasmine took the necessary precautions to take care of herself and her family before. And Jasmine has chronic sinus issues anyway. We see this. And I just don't think that she's, I think in the grand scheme of things, I'm sure she's probably a healthy woman. But in terms of her, kind of those basic health things, I think we've seen it, guys. Hygiene is questionable. And things like basic colds or activating your allergies, that happens all the time when you don't wash your hands. You do nasty shit. And we see Jasmine doing all of it. One of the notable things that I wrote down after the Dirty 30 video was that she mentioned to everyone that she finally changed her Cash App. I think maybe it's MyJazzyLife. I'm not sure, but she finally got my message about the Davis fam. What in the whole fuck are you doing? You've been living with Chris now for over a year, and you are still shouting out Davis fam. Yes, your kids are Davis fam, so you could have kept that for them. They are Davis fam. You are Jasmine Dukes, and you're with a whole guy with some hips named Chris, okay, and a big old butt. And you shouting out Davis fam looked fugazi as hell, okay? Washing the dog in the sink, absolutely nuts, okay? And just so you guys know, I did post a video. Portia got a bath last week, guys. I think I told you guys that Portia had pooped all over herself. And this was maybe the day or so before Jasmine's video came out. It just so happened that I filmed a video washing the dog. It would have just been part of a video. But yeah, did I post the video as a standalone just to put something out there on how to actually properly wash a small dog? I sure did. So it is what it is. But yeah, that is there on my vlog channel if you want to go check that out. I just think that Jasmine, this is less about Chris, but back to the point of we get comfortable in our uncomfortable situations, the job we don't like, the man that we're sick of, the sex that's no good, just being unhappy and unfulfilled. We just kind of take one for the team. But sometimes with just a little extra work, guys, you can come out and you can get what you want out of life. And then you kind of sit there like, what was I? How many times have you done something that you didn't think you could do, didn't want to do, didn't have the energy to do? And then when you do it, it's like, why didn't we do this sooner? Why didn't we do this sooner? Okay. Period. And then you realize, yeah, it wasn't that bad. And then it actually feels good because we did that. And you're high-fiving, or you're happy, or you're looking good. You lost 10 pounds. You lost 50 pounds. You did what you wanted to do. You didn't hold yourself back because you were being lazy. Okay. The one thing I see about Jasmine, the reason why Chris doesn't stand up is because he doesn't have to. She doesn't require much. And is it okay to be a simple person? And I mean simple in the most respectful way, to have simple needs, to be someone who doesn't require a lot, to be okay with, you know, like I said, I was watching Peach. Peach went shopping for a Michael Kors bag. Is Peach making guap on her channel, Peach McIntyre? I'm sure. Did she just say her man won a bag at the casino? Did she need to go to the Michael Kors outlet? No. She probably could have just gone to Michael Kors, or she could have gone to Louis Vuitton if she wanted to. But that's what she wanted. She wanted Michael Kors, and she went to the store she wanted to go to. There's nothing wrong. Everybody doesn't have everybody doesn't have to want what everybody else wants, right? That's called having your own style. That's called having your own style aesthetic. You go get what you want. You don't have to be on the trend. There's plenty of people who love Michael Kors. There's plenty of people who want a Coach. There's plenty of people who want Louis Vuitton. There's plenty of people who are going to be there and buying a Chanel bag. Okay. At the end of the day, you buy and you have what makes you happy. Okay. So there's nothing wrong with wanting $100, $200 bag, or going and picking up a bag over at Walmart if that's what you want to do. But her man said he was going to treat her to a bag. I did do a reaction video on it this morning, so we're going to talk about it. But he wanted to treat her. He wanted to spoil her. The reason why Peach's husband, or even if it was her boyfriend, because he knows probably that she likes nice things. Maybe she spoils herself. Maybe he sees her doing her thing in that house. Maybe he just appreciates how she handled things in pushing out that new baby. All of those things. At the end of the day, when your man sees you doing for you, he wants to do for you. When the people around you see you taking care of yourself, they want to participate in that energy because they like that shit. Okay? Jasmine is a pity party after pity party after pity party. Jasmine doesn't require a lot. She doesn't ask for a lot. We see Jasmine always asking for things for her kids, pretty much never for herself. She lives a life of sacrifice, but she doesn't live a life of sacrifice happy. We see some of these moms out here that don't require much, that don't ask for much. They're not wearing designer. They pour everything into their kids. Do you see Sarah from Tribe of Many going and getting a fly haircut every other day? Do you see her wearing designer? But she makes sure those kids have what they need, that her man is happy. She's cooking good food. They like to go on vacation, all of those things. Okay. I don't think she's living a life of sacrifice, but she looks happy. I'm sure she sacrifices plenty for a mom of almost 11 children. Okay. But she doesn't make you feel burdened and heavy when you do that. When you go see her, they seem happy. You see Jay Morrell in the kitchen, tired AF. Okay. The one thing I notice about Peach is she got a smile on her face all the time. That's what drew me in. The fact she's happy. Okay. Not my Jazzy. Jazzy, just Jazzy. She's in the struggle. And we know this when you listen to her. But at the end of the day, she loves those kids. And she loves that lady she's with. Okay. There's some joy that comes out. Even This Is Us, the lady, proud mom of 12, but she got 13 kids now. She lives here in North Carolina somewhere. That lady is overworked. She had a bad car accident. My God, she been through it. She got 13 kids. From what we know, there's no man at the house. And at the end of the day, this lady takes it like a champ. She's constantly cooking for those kids and she's happy. It's not about being fancy. Don't let Olivia and Jasmine get you caught up in the reaction videos of people like me and say, well, I'm just not fancy. She thinks she's better. She does this and she does that and with this and that, trying to shame people who are trying to let others know. I don't really care what they know. If they want to take this advice, they sure can, or they sure don't. But at the end of the day, that there is more for you out here if you want to just go out here and get it. Okay. Don't be satisfied with mediocre. Be satisfied with what is your best. Because when your kids see you being a boss and see you up at night studying, taking a class, getting a certificate, handling business, that motivates them. And you are going to have children who become adults who grind, handle business, go-getters, bosses, and that one day when you get to put your feet up, they're going to take care of you. They're going to look out for you. They're going to take you to Paris. Maybe Paris, Texas. I don't know, but they're going to take you to Paris, okay? They're going to take you somewhere and do something, but they're not going to be calling you and asking you for $20 or $50, okay? They're going to have a babysitter. They're going to say, no, I don't need you to babysit. You can come with me. Okay? Period. Someone asked, why was Jasmine's whole name on the cake? Because Chris is Fugazi. All right. Happy birthday, Jasmine Dukes. I mean, okay. He's Fugazi. Your man is Fugazi. All right. You don't get a lot because you don't ask for a lot. A closed mouth does not get fed. If that man is in love with your box, if that man is in love with you and he also enjoys that box, he laid a baby in it, okay? Men don't typically just do that. And he's running around like Mr. Mom. He got his apron on. He's cooking dinner. He's taking care of kids that are not his. Chris been laying much pipe over there at the Jasmine house, okay? You don't require a lot of him, so he's doing the basics that everybody else gets. Jasmine, if you think the stuff that Chris is doing makes him a good man, it makes him not a bad man. It makes him handling business. But it's good for you to challenge your man to make him want to do and be more. He's in his 30s. He's in the prime of his life, and he should be making his most money or getting to it. But you can't get to it if you're not trying very hard. You need to give Chris the space and opportunity to make his money so he can take care of all these damn kids y'all gonna have, okay? Because at the end of the day, Chris will be father of 4 children. He's got the daughter, he's got the twins, I guess, and then he's got little man who's getting ready to come out on top of your 4. So father to 4, stepdaddy to another 4, complete father of 8 children. That's a lot of money coming out your household, and you need to be on his sausage, making him feel like Superman every day and make him want to go get a job that pays money that you don't have to be sitting online and asking people and people coming to my comments and others quoting the day that you got online saying that you couldn't feed your kids and make that a damn thing, okay? Because my God, Jasmine, you had a whole man in the house eating barbecue on top of laid out meal, and you are sitting over here telling people that y'all did not have food to eat, and you got a whole black man at your house who laid pipe, got a baby up in you, and isn't trying to feed the situation that he is living in. Hips can't cook no food, and that's how we know he ain't cooking that seafood for her birthday. Plus I did have someone say that they thought that was takeout. Hips touched Unc hadn't touched Unc since she got pregnant. That's why she stays throwing hints about sex. Girl, you should be on your good pregnant lady doggy style or on your side. Any of you who are pregnant right now, lay on your side and on your knees, and that's the way to do it. Or flat on your back, but you have to have them legs open. And it is what it is to help take care of that man. Or you need to go in the bathroom, shut the door, put a movie on for the kids, give them a good snack, lock the bathroom door, lock the bedroom door, go into the bathroom, lock that, and you got about 10 minutes to make something happen. Spit shining his thing and get that man refocused, stomach full, balls empty, period. That's just what it is, period. period. Not just to get him, keep him, make him happy, stomach full, balls empty. Okay, guys, don't be satisfied with the mediocre. That's really all I wanted to talk about today. Just a little bit of motivational on your Tuesday. Tell a friend, you know, if somebody needs some motivation, somebody is stuck in that bullshit over at their house, drop this in their inbox. Tell them that someone's got a word for them on today and they need to handle their business, okay? Because the business that you end up handling that's out of your control is never as much fun as handling what was in your control that has now left the building, okay? You don't want that. You don't want to be sitting around like Olivia, acting like a crazy person and trying to pretend that what someone's isn't, and also having this man miss out on the pregnancy. At the end of the day, you're making it easy for him to not be there. And what are you doing? You're making him the convenient bad guy, okay? You're making him, again, the guy who is out here not taking care of his kid for whatever reason. And that's that man's business. But at the end of the day, when you have the baby and then you want to talk about how he was never there and never helped you through the pregnancy, well, damn it, he didn't know because you told him it was someone else's the whole time. Olivia, we see you working. We know you, okay? We know you. We know you all too well. Good morning, Nell. Good morning, everybody who came into the chat. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Guys, don't forget to get the conversations popping in the comments. I appreciate all of you being here this morning. I love you guys. But guys, I got to get on my grind. And I did do a peach reaction video. So as soon as I get that uploaded, it will premiere later today, in this afternoon. So I'll probably set it for like somewhere around 2 o'clock because y'all probably sick of me now. So I will have that on later and we can get that conversation popping. When your man offers you a gift, are you, how do you take that? Peach's man won a bag at the casino and he wanted to buy her a new purse. Okay. It was a great video and I like her energy. She's very positive and that's that on that. Guys, this was a little bit of more of a Three Moms update, including many moms. But guys, it is what it is. Anyway, y'all, I hope that you have a wonderful day. Don't forget, pop down in the comments and show me some love. Tosh Love, thank you so much. Welcome to the chat. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, please do so and hit the notification so you can know the next time I drop another video. Take care, guys. Have a great day. Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, BougieGang Gang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing opposed to being on my page, bitch. Cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
There's something in the air.